everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies. Today we're going to work on this project that's a mug rug. I've used a bean stitch to work this project and I have made 11 rows for the mug rug, and we're also going to be adding this fringe at the side. For this project I'm using crochet hook 3mm. You can use any crochet yarn, but for this project I'm using crochet 4-ply cotton yarn. So let's get started. We begin with a slip knot, and once you have your slip knot you need to work a chain of 21. Start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and continue till you have a chain of 21. I've completed working the 21 chain. Now the first bean we are going to work in the third chain from your hook. So you start counting. You do not count the one that's on your hook. You count from here 1, 2 and 3. So in the third chain right here, you first insert your hook, pull up a loop through the stitch. Now you yarn over. Again, insert your hook into the same stitch and pull up a loop. You need to repeat that 2 more times. 1 and 2. Now you have all these loops on your hook. You need to yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure the loops. This is the first bean of your row. Now the next one we're going to work. For that you need to skip 1 stitch here in the chain, foundation chain. You need to skip 1 chain. In the next one we're going to work the next bean. So insert your hook into that stitch, pull up your loop, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, pull up your loop, and you need to repeat that 2 more times. That's 1 and 2. Now you have all the loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through all the loops and chain 1 to secure the loops. Again, on the foundation chain you need to skip 1 chain. In the next one we're going to work the third bean. Insert your hook first, pull up a loop through that and yarn over and pull the loop 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. Now you need to yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure the loops. Now you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. You need to skip 1 chain, work the bean in the next one, again skip 1 chain, work the bean in the next one. I've completed working this row. Now for the next row I'm going to change the color right here. So you need to take the next color and just pull it through this loop like this, and you need to cut your previous color, and I'm just going to tie the 2 to secure it. And now you chain 1, turn your work, and now we're going to work the beans in the next row. You need to count the beans of your previous row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You have 10 here. So in each row you will have 10 beans. Now we're going to work the first bean, but not in any stitch. If you hold the 2 beans and pull them like this, you have a triangle here in between. Right into that we're going to work the beans. So we're going to start the first one. Insert your hook, pull up a loop right into that triangle, yarn over and pull the loop up 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure the loops. Now the next bean, you're going to go into the next triangle right here, right into this space. You have a triangle, if you can see that. Into that, pull up a loop first, yarn over, pull the loops 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure. Again the next one, right into this triangle right here, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull up a loop 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1 to secure. Continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. Now we've reached the end of this row. We have a last bean to work. The last one we're going to work right here in this corner space right here. So 1, 2 and 3, and you chain 1. Now again you need to have a total of 10 beans. Now we're going to change the color in the same manner again. I'm going to work this pattern with 2 colors. You can use as many colors as you want. And every row is the same pattern that we are going to follow now. After you change the color, you chain 1, turn your work and start working the next beans in the triangles right here. This is the first one. You pull up 3 loops, 1, 2 and 3, and you chain 1. Now the next bean right here in the next triangle, pull up a loop first, yarn over and pull up a loop 3 times. 1, 2 and 3, chain 1 and continue working the beans till you reach right up till the end. Now for the last bean, you need to find a loop right here that's next to the chain that we made. We joined the stitch here, and right next to that you will have a loop before your bean like this. You need to go in right into that and work the last bean. Now again at the end of this row you need to change the color and continue working the same pattern for as many rows as you want this project to be. I've completed working my rows. I have 11 rows for this project. Now I'm going to add the fringe and the loose ends of these row ends that we have. I'm not going to work them in. I'm going to leave them because I'm adding the fringe right where they are. So I have taken a mixture of both the colors, 2 of each, and I'm going to add them like this. Go into the first corner here, pull through all the strands, and you need to pull the strands through the loop like this. That's your first fringe there. Now the next one right here. It's going to be uneven once you've completed adding all the strands. You can cut them out evenly. We've completed working our mug rug. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.